Look at you. You're so weak you can barely stand up. What was so important that you needed to go outside? Actually, I already know. You took the trunk that you had hidden over here outside. Why? To get it away from me? What is it you're so afraid that I'll find out about you?
Will you let me fix you a brandy?
I don't want a brandy.
Darling, how can I assure you that Kelly is fine?
You can't assure me that Kelly's fine, because if Kelly was fine, she would have called.
Darling, if she was next door, she couldn't call. She heard on the news that all the phone lines are down, at least over most of the county.
Our phone lines aren't down. I can't stand the idea that she might be out on that boat with Jeffrey.
Look, I don't like Jeffrey very much, but he's not stupid enough to go out in this kind of weather.
I'm so sorry. It's just that if there's the remotest possibility that Kelly is in any danger at all, I mean, after...
I know. Eden is not very far from my mind.
I'm scared too, aren't you?
If I could just have told her about Jeffrey before she left, we wouldn't have to worry. She'd be here right now. Look, I called the charter boat company. They were supposed to get the boat from. The woman didn't know offhand if they even went out. She'll check and she'll call.
I can't bear it if I lose another child,
Don't
you see.
we stop.
No, I really mean it. I couldn't go through that
Stop.
again. Hello. This is Mrs. Capwell. Do you know anything about my daughter?
What? Sophia, what?
They found the boat. It ran aground on Anacap Island. And there's no one on board.
What, is that some comment on the kiss?
No. I'm just so happy.
You're not alone.
That's why I'm so happy. That we're here like this. And I can kiss you. The way I've wanted to kiss you.
Oh, that's funny. It's exactly the way I wanted to kiss you. I love you. Kelly Campbell.
I love you.
The only thing that makes me happier than hearing you say that is when I can feel it. Without any words.
Talking about resorting to the physical as opposed to the verbal. Is that what is it?
Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about.
I'd like to hold him, Victoria.
No, not yet.
Congratulations, Mason.
Thanks.
You know what his name's gonna be?
Well, I was thinking of William. That was my...
What's the idea of having a party and not inviting your best buddy, but...
Cruz just delivered Victoria's baby.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey, Dr. Castillo, don't you think it'd be a good idea to get the new mother and kid down to the hospital?
You're right, Pearl. That's exactly what we should do. I'll call an ambulance.
Kane? Kane. Kane? Please answer me.
What was the first moment you knew?
That I was in love?
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, it wasn't the first instant that you saw me, was it?
Actually, to tell the truth, no. It took quite a while, actually. It was in the alley in Zurich, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
He turned back to look at me, and there was this shaft of moonlight, a single shaft shining down on you. And your hair looked like this golden silk just flowing over your shoulders. I was thinking to myself, she's an angel. It was at that moment that I realized I was in love with you. So it must have taken about 2, maybe 3 minutes.
Wait a minute. You were in love with my hair?
No, the moonlight and 2 or 3 minutes is what made me fall in love with you.
I remember when I was falling in love with you.
Hey, you're not required to tell me this. Respect your secret.
No, I want you to know. Then the moving van.
That was very romantic. 3 days stuck in a stuffy lorry.
A truck.
Oh, right. Truck.
I knew there was something from the beginning. I mean, I was probably a little caught up in all my other stuff to figure it out, but I was.
I can't imagine why. You only had everyone but the National Guard after you.
And you started playing that piano. That was it. No, you had me. I knew it. I was in love. That was it.
Yeah? Well, if I'd known that, I would have played some more. In fact, a lot more.
I was so angry with myself for falling in love with a man that was hired to help me. I mean, I didn't know that this reward you were supposed to be getting was totally imaginary.
But you kept asking me why I stuck around. What was I supposed to say? I'm in love with your hair?
You know, maybe we were meant to wait. Not necessarily as long as we did, I think.
You're getting a little philosophical.
No, I
here.
mean it. We had a lot of things to work out alone. Although, I tell you, it drove me crazy that it took you so long to kiss me.
You wouldn't believe how many cold showers that took.
Oh, thank God all of that is behind us now.
All right. Who are you and what are you doing on this island? Son wasn't willing to wait, huh?
No.
Well, he looks great to me. The nurse will be here in a minute to take him in for an examination. I'm going to make sure that they pull the proper charts.
Thanks, John.
Oh. Oh, no, I want to go with him. Please, don't take him away, okay? Oh.
Victoria, Dr. Ballard will take good care of him.
I'll take the baby now. No, I want to go with him. He's just going to be examined. It won't take long.
You'll be fine, Victoria. Let her take the baby.
Mrs. Capel doesn't want to be separated from her baby right now. Would you mind letting her go along for the examination?
Oh, Victoria, I just assumed you'd want to get a little rest.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
All right. We'll bring her along this way, then.
Okay.
Hey, champ. How you doing?
Hey.
So, you delivered the kid all on your own, huh?
Tori delivered the baby. I was just a bystander.
Boy, bet it scared the living daylights out of you.
Not really. She seemed to know what she was doing. So did the boy. I guess there are some things you don't have to be told. You just know.
I love Serena.
Nurse McNeil, dial 7321. Nurse McNeil.
Fine. Oh. Doctor, is the baby all right?
The baby is doing just fine. Your friend, Mr. Castillo, did a heck of a job with the delivery.
Yeah.
He's just a few weeks premature, so it shouldn't be any problem.
Well, we're glad to hear that, John, but as far as how premature the baby is, we'd rather that were kept among us. The fact that we married a little belatedly isn't really anybody's business but ours.
Of course.
Doctor, can I see the baby now, please?
Well, I appreciate if you give the nurse a little more time. We're going to go through the usual procedures here. We need to run a blood test right away.
I'd really like to stay here, please.
Sure, but I'd like to see you whenever I finish your son's chart. That's okay.
Sure.
So you're not even going to talk to me? We do have a baby now, Victoria. The least we can do...
No, Mason. I have a baby. I had it while you were off with Julia in Eureka.
I tried to get through to you, but the telephone lines were down. The airport was closed, too. If I hadn't forced my father's pilot to fly me here because I was concerned about you, I wouldn't be here at all.
You always have excuses, don't you, Mason? The fact is, you were with Julia, not me.
You weren't home either. You were with Cruz.
I have never had one unfaithful thought, Mason. I went over to Julia's to find you. I went into labor. Thank God Cruz was home. He was there when I needed him. He delivered his own baby.
You haven't told him?
No. But I'm going to.
Victoria, listen to me. You cannot tell Cruz.
No.
You ready, Victoria?
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
It shouldn't take long, Mason.
J'estime que nous avons le droit de savoir.
First.
I'm Captain Kendall. This is Captain McBride. U.S. Coast Guard.
Yeah, it's awfully good of you to drop by, Captains, but we're doing perfectly all right, as you can see.
You're not doing all right, because no one's allowed to stay here. This is a restricted area. Better radio in.
Yeah, we have permission to be here, excuse me.
Yeah, that's right. Special permission from the Wildlife Authority.
A Wildlife Authority?
Yes. We are here studying the last known California condor egg in the wild.
Oh, well, there aren't any condors around here. They've rounded up the last one long ago.
Well, that's what they thought, see, but they didn't check it out thoroughly at the time.
Oh, well, I hate to break the news to you, but if there's only one condor around, that egg is not going to hatch.
Oh, we only recorded one. Now, the father, he's probably out having a grand old time at one of these neighboring islands.
So you can imagine how interested we are in the specimen at the Smithsonian.
Oh, you're from the Smithsonian?
Yes.
Both of you?
Actually, I'm National Geographic myself.
Oh, I didn't know why I didn't figure that out. Where's your camera equipment?
We left...
We stored it down at the nest.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't want to lug it back and forth and upset the poor bird unnecessarily.
Would you describe the condor for me, Mr. Conrad?
Yeah, it's big.
It's very large. Very large. It's much bigger than a pelican.
Would you tell me the last time you saw this condor, Miss Capwell?
I think this information is confidential. How did you know my name?
We found your boat beached on the beach about half a mile from here. And we also know Mr. Conrad rented that boat and that you were on it with him.
So I guess that means that you're not going to let us hang around and watch the egg hatch, then?
No, that means that I knew there wasn't a condor all along. You aren't bad, though. You should take that out and act and try it out on the stage.
Thank you. Thanks, we will. We'll try it.
Okay, now come on. Get dressed and let's go home. Oh, I'll wait outside.
Let's make a break for it. Come on, before...
And go where? Go where? I mean, they're not here to arrest us. They merely want to escort us off the island.
I don't want to leave the island tonight.
Hey, neither do I. And think about it this way. By the time we get back to Santa Barbara, most of the evening will be ahead of us.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Kane? That bear left you worse off than you thought.
Oh, I must have passed out for a second, huh?
Not just a second, Kane. You were out for almost 5 minutes.
Well, you seem to be getting all around. Thanks for your help.
I didn't have much choice, did I? Not that I've done any different. But what would I do without you here? How would I survive without you here?
Both your daughter and Mr. Conrad are perfectly all right. Our people are on the way back with them now.
Thank God.
Thank you for coming over, Commander.
We knew you were concerned.
Thank you very much.
Always glad to bring good news.
Yeah, good man.
Bye. Oh, honey.
I didn't want to make how scared I was.
Oh, I know. Oh, I just wish you were here with us right now.
Oh, darling, you heard the man.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? There's something else that's bothering, something that's nagging.
Baby, she is fine. Ted is fine. Everything. Don't stop fretting, would you
I
please?
can't help it. It's something, call it intuition if you want, but there's something that's going to happen.
Tell you what. We have a drink, we have a little nightcap.
Yeah?
Have a little bedtime snack.
Oh, yeah?
And then we have a little bed.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I can't believe it.
It's easy, Capwell. I don't follow you, Jim. For what? Tonight? I see. Yes, thank you very much.
What? What is it?
Your intuition was right. That was Jim Ballard. He called to tell us that, Victoria gave birth to a baby boy.
So soon? Is the baby all right?
Oh, yes. Healthy baby boy.
Your grandfather.
In name only.
What did the doctor say?
Victoria and the baby are both fine. I'm indebted to you, Cruz. I'll never forget it.
Neither will I.
I guess your experience with Julia in Lamar's class paid off.
I'm just glad I could help out. She had a beautiful child.
Yeah, well, there's no need in any of you hanging around here tonight. She won't be up for visitors until tomorrow morning.
I'm glad everything worked out all right.
Yeah, that's terrific. You got a happy and a healthy kid. I mean, that's all I got. Came bearing gifts.
That's very thoughtful of you, Pearl.
Yeah, well, I figure the kids should have some wild animals around the house, huh? So, anyway, yeah, we'll see you later, miss. Well, you come on, Cruz.
No, I think I'm going to stick around.
Hello. Hi. Congratulations.
You all right?
We heard the news.
Congratulations to your grandson, Mr. Singh.
Thank you. Well, Mason, I imagine you're very happy at this moment, aren't you?
I appreciate you're both coming, but there's really no need for you to be here. Certainly no need for any of you to stay.
We want to see Victoria and the baby.
Yes. I'd like to see the baby, too.
A healthy son and a healthy wife. You're a lucky man.
Lucky, yeah.
Have you and Victoria thought about a name? I think she mentioned William. Is that the name you want on the birth certificate?
No. The child is to be named Channing Creighton Capwell, the third.
Ah, C.C.
Oh, Doctor.
There's your new grandson.
Oh, isn't he beautiful?
I understand he's going to be named after you.
Oh, Mason, you didn't miss a trick. You even read the small print in the will, where it says that the baby has to be named after me in order to get the money.
Apparently your father was as proud of you as I am of your new namesake.
Well, at least we know for sure that you married Victoria for the money. Because Eden is gone. She doesn't need protection anymore, so you're still hanging around Victoria.
No, I married Victoria because I cared about her and the baby. But you're right about one thing. I did name him after you because I want him to have the benefits of that money. There's certainly no other reason I'd burden a child with your name. And God knows I'm grateful that in spite of the name, he'll be nothing like you.
You don't give a damn about the baby. All you want to do is get your greedy little hands on the money so you can use it in your scheme against me.
Your paranoid delusions are getting the better of you, Dad. Sophia, I'd urge him to seek psychiatric assistance or something.
Mr. Capwell, we finished your wife's examination. You can see her now.
Thank you.
What is this farce that is being played out here? Will you tell me that?
Well, you certainly handled it diplomatically, didn't you? Mama. Oh, Kelly. Oh, so glad to see you. Well, we heard about the baby. Oh, that's right. Beautiful baby. What is it? A boy? A boy. Oh, how great. Daddy's going to be so happy.
Yes, Tony. You two must be very glad to get off that island.
No, actually, we didn't want to leave.
When do I get to name the baby?
You haven't done it yet?
Well, not officially, but I'd like to do it as soon as possible.
I'll talk to Dr. Fowler.
Thank you. Oh, would you do me another favor? I think Cruz Castillo is out there. Would you ask him to come in, please?
Of course, Mrs. Capra.
Thank you.
Don't do this, Victoria.
Go home, Mason.
You'll be ruining lives.
It's my decision, not yours. My baby and Cruz's, not yours.
I'm your husband.
That can be changed.
Can you see how irrationally you're behaving?
I think I'm behaving more rationally now than I have been in months.
You tell Cruz there'll be no turning back.
Cruz deserves to know. I can't expect you to understand that.
You married me because I could provide a stable home for you and the baby. I can still do that. You tell Cruz and we may have shared custody from the beginning. The baby will be shuffled back and forth his entire life. Is that really what you want for him?
Even your direst predictions will not get me to change my mind, Mason.
Victoria, he delivered your baby. I can understand your feelings for him resurfacing. But in your heart, you must know that he still loves Eden. She's the one he wanted to have his child, not you. What possible happiness can you hope to get out of this?
The happiness of defeating you, Mason, in your mad rush for money.
Victoria, I'm asking you, for your sake and the baby's, don't tell him.
The nurse said you wanted to see me. So, should I come back later?
No, please stay.
I'm staying too.
Fine, suit yourself. Cruz, I just want to...
So I'll get it off.
Thanks. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
If you ask me, what was going on that was wrong at that hospital was the fact that you were there.
Me?
Yeah, you. I mean, you said yourself that Victoria wasn't exactly over the moon about you and Mason spending time together, right?
I know that.
So how come, is she expected to be overjoyed when right after having her kid, she sees you and Mason traipse in together? Well, of course not. And guess what? Who delivers the baby? But the ex-boyfriend. Now, you tell me how there is not going to be tension in the air, what with all these exes flying around like buzzards. Come on.
I suppose that makes sense.
Of course it makes sense.
Earl, it is just difficult for me to see Mason a father now. I thought that our baby would be his first child. But he's with Victoria now, and his son, a healthy son.
Come on, Julia. It's okay. Before long, you're going to have your own happy, healthy, beautiful baby. And you're going to be the one that's so happy that you won't be able to stand it.
You need to get some sleep.
I don't want to sleep. I think we should talk about what happened here tonight. Kane, I'm totally helpless. What if something happened to you? An avalanche, another bear?
Nothing will happen. Nothing.
Something could happen. And I would be all alone. I couldn't last here 2 days.
You won't be by yourself.
I think that somebody should know that I'm here so they can check up on me. I think you should take me to the city. Look, Kane, you're my lifeline. If anything happened to you, I would die here.
It's a dangerous idea. People should never, ever be that reliant on somebody else.
Well, I'm not saying I want to be, but I have to be. And I'm beginning to think that you like it or something.
No! I hate it when people depend on me! I don't ever want to hear you saying that you need me. God, that's why I came up here. I wanted to get away from that. People used to believe in me and trust me, and I would let them down. You've got to learn to believe in yourself, Eden.
I can believe all I want, but I won't walk. I can't dress myself, or feed myself, or bathe myself.
You seem to have sold yourself completely in me taking care of you. Well, you want to know something? That's a dead end. Because I can't move your legs for you. I cannot walk out of here for you.
I'm just scared, Kane.
Well, that's good. Because maybe then you'll be motivated to do something. We'll see some progress. You were scared today, and you made it out of that bed and across the room, and then early... Nothing is going to happen. Nothing terrible is going to happen. I've been through that, and I came out.
No, Kane, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me here alone.
Victoria's been through a very traumatic experience this evening. I think we should do everything we possibly can to keep her calm. I've given her a sedative to help prevent any further muscle spasms, but I don't think that should present any problem.
Is she asleep now?
No, but she's resting. She did ask to see you, Mr. Castillo.
Is it a good idea for her to have visitors?
I don't plan to upset her, Mason.
No, I think she'll be fine.
What, Bird tell, is going on with Cruz and Victoria? He delivered the baby. Now she wants to see him. I mean, does he know?
No, he doesn't.
You're about to say not yet. You're scared to death she's going to tell him, aren't you?
She won't tell him.
Well, you better cross your fingers she doesn't then. Because if she does tell him, plans go right up in smoke. Along with all that money.
We'll just have to wait and see about that.
You don't have a very good poker face, Mason. I can see how scared you are right now.
I think that's just a projection of your overly optimistic imagination.
Really? Well, it doesn't take much imagination to know you can't prove you're the father. You're in trouble. You know it.
I'll be able to prove I'm the father. To Cruz or anybody else.
Really? Well, you know what they say, son. Blood will tell.
You know, there are going to be times when I have to go out for supplies, firewood, water. You've never been like this before.
I guess it's just because I didn't know if I was scared of being alone or scared of you. I have to admit it, and I know you don't want to hear it, but I am totally reliant on you, and I don't know anything about you. You know that I was wondering about the trunk, and that I tried to get inside it, and you took it away. Why? Can't you see that I'm just trying to get to know something about you? I put my life in your hands, and I don't know anything about you.
I'm just somebody who was out walking alone in the snow, and I found you. That's all I am.
can help you. And you've helped me.
How?
Before I found you, my life was at a point where I didn't think I needed people anymore. And I sure as hell knew they didn't need me. I mean, I was used to living alone. But now maybe we both need each other. Maybe that's why I found you in the first place.
What about the trunk, Kane? Is there something about the trunk that I shouldn't know?
Just drop it, Eden. Nothing but bad memories in it for me. Things you're better off not knowing.
Daddy, isn't this exciting?
Yes, it is, darling.
And then you've got to be happy this is your first real grandchild and a baby boy. Named after you. I just hope that you and Mason can bury the hatchet now once and for all.
Yes, well, maybe you shouldn't take certain things at face value, darling.
Oh, stop being so gloomy. I'm going to go look on the flowers. I'll be back.
She doesn't know, does she?
If she knows that I love her, that's all that's important, isn't it?
I'm not talking about your emotional strategies. I'm talking about your financial ones with Alex and Mason.
What? Afraid of a little competition?
Telling me you better not use my daughter. Do you understand me?
I'm doing no such thing. And any private business matters I may have are no concern of yours. And thank you, but I can deal with my own relationships my way.
Well, you're obviously running up against a brick wall.
Well, can't you see what is happening?
Yes, I can, and I don't want Kelly hurt any more than you do.
Don't you think she should be told about Jeffrey?
She will be told. I'll do it myself.
Dr. Ballard said he's going to be just fine.
Oh, he's a very healthy, strong preemie. I've got a soft spot for him.
I was concerned about him being born so early. Afraid he might need a transfusion or something.
Oh, no. And even if he had, that wouldn't be a problem.
I thought there was a shortage.
Oh, well, with some blood types, but your baby's AB positive, so anybody can donate blood. But I don't think you should worry about that, Mr. Capwell. You and your wife should just be happy that you have a very healthy baby.
Постой, ты куда?
Ты планировала остаться здесь на всю ночь?
Да.
Я подумывал об этом тоже, но после приключений на острове Анакапа я должен принять душ, чтобы потом присоединиться к тебе.
Отличная идея.
Что, от меня так прекрасно пахнет?
Нет, я составлю тебе компанию.
Это не просто отличная идея, это гениальная идея.
Беги в душ и жди меня. Мама?
Привет.
Что-нибудь случилось?
Келли, прости, я не хотела тебе мешать, но нам необходимо поговорить. Можно?
Да, проходи.
Спасибо.
Как ребенок?
Прекрасно. А Джеффри здесь?
Да, он в душе. Что-нибудь случилось?
Дорогая, подождем Джеффри. Он должен присутствовать при нашем разговоре.
Это не обязательно?
Нет, это очень серьезный разговор.
Мама, сядь, пожалуйста, и говори.
Непонятно, с чего начинать. Тебе известно, как и почему Джеффри оказался в нашем доме. Он спас мне жизнь. В тот момент мы не подозревали, что это было не случайно.
Мама, я все знаю.
Мы благодарны ему за все, что он сделал для тебя, но он обманывал нас, Келли. А сейчас он обманывает тебя?
Нет, мама, Джеффри очень порядочный человек.
Что ты там застряла?
Келли, я знаю о ваших отношениях и отказываюсь в это верить, но это факт. Все его действия направлены на ущемление деловых интересов твоего отца.
Мама, все его стычки с Мейсоном далеко позади. Сейчас у них нормальные отношения.
Келли, Мейсон и Алекс Николас – компаньоны Джеффри, и нам не миновать финансовых потерь.
Но это полный абсурд. Ты уверена?
Иначе я бы не стала затевать весь этот разговор.
Недавно мы разговаривали об этом, и я спросила у него напрямик.
Что он ответил? Что?
Ничего. Ответа не последовало.
Подождем, Джеффри. Нам все же следует поговорить втроем.
Мама, я хочу остаться одна. Прошу тебя, уйди. Уйди.
Келли, прости меня, я не хотела причинить тебе боль. Это была вынужденная мера.
Мое терпение лопнуло. Сейчас, кажется, кому-то очень здорово достанется. Сейчас. Келли?
Бокал виски и полное уединение.
В меню только виски.
Мейсон, прости. Виктория, конечно, не должна была видеть нас вместе.
Джулия, сегодня ко мне лучше не подходить.
Эй, на здоровье. Извини за нескромный вопрос. Почему ты здесь? Тебе надо быть женой и ребенком?
Да, мой друг, мне следует быть с ними.
Так почему же ты здесь пьешь?
Все мои титанические усилия пошли коту под хвост. Скоро я буду одинок. Я потерял жену и ребенка. Повтори.
Ничего не объясняй. Прежде всего, тебе необходим отдых. Слова благодарности здесь неуместны, если ты позвала меня ради этого. Я помог появиться на свет очаровательному малышу. Впервые после смерти Иден горе и боль ушли из моего сердца, уступив место счастью. Когда я взял малыша на руки, весь окружающий мир внезапно наполнился светом и заиграл цветами. Может быть, поэтому меня неудержимо влечет к этому человечку. Я считаю его своим сыном. Мы с Эдом мечтали завести ребенка. Если честно, раньше я жил спокойно и не думал о детях. Встретил ее. В этом, наверное, и заключается настоящий смысл любви.
Да. Извини.
За что?
За ревность к Иден. Круз, спасибо тебе за все.
Я счастлив, что помог тебе.
Я тоже.
О чем ты хотела поговорить со мной?
О том, что я счастлива иметь такого друга. И я всегда буду тебе благодарна за то, что в этот день ты был рядом и помог мне и моему сыну.
Ты будешь чудесной матерью. Везет же некоторым. Я рад за тебя. Тори, больше ни слова. Тебе нужен отдых. Отдыхай. Отдыхай, дорогая.
Авторы сценария Бриджит Добсон, Джером Добсон. Режиссер Майкл Глиона. Телесериал «Санта-Барбара» подготовлен к показу российской государственной компании «Русское видео».